Now, the world press piled into Downing Street today for the latest pronouncement from Number 10. But for once, it was cats and not cuts, as Larry the cat was unveiled in a carefully managed photo op as Downing Street's new rat catcher-in-chief.
Forget the fiasco over the big society. Meet Larry. He's poor and last month was living rough in South London, but he's furry and cute. This morning, after a brief press call at Battersea Cats and Dogs Home, he was on his way to one of the country's most exclusive addresses. His mission? To rid Downing Street of embarrassing political metaphors, or in English, rats, which have cropped up with increasing regularity in TV broadcasts from the street.
He's a bit of a bruiser, is Larry. He's a lovely, lovely boy. Very relaxed, loves to be with company, loves to sit on your knee, loves to relax on your bed if you'll let him. But actually, when he comes into his own, it's usually in the evenings, and he starts looking around, and he's very interested in toys, particularly mousy type toys. So I think Larry might just be up to the job.
Of course, Larry follows in famous paw prints. Humphrey, like him, a former stray, he made Downing Street his home until he was retired in 1997, reportedly on the orders of Cherie Blair. Another feline face, Sybil, Alistair Darling's cat, briefly graced the pavements of power. But since then, the rats have had the run of the place.
His presence, just the smell of him, will be enough to hopefully keep the rats at bay. But whether or not he's going to be out there catching them by the bucket load, we shall have to wait and see. Well fed, they're not going to be overly interested. If a cat is well fed, it's not going to be that interested in going after a rat. I mean, obviously there's that natural instinct to want to catch them, but a lot of the time, the rats will get away.
Perhaps torn between PR bonanza and backlash, this lunchtime Downing Street arranged a photo call for Larry, but no posing, definitely no Prime Minister present. David Cameron, we're told, wasn't keen on a cat, but gave in to the demands of his children and possibly PR advisors. But top dog and top cat soon met.
He's met him probably within about 3 minutes of going through the door. Mr. Cameron was in there, and the two of them seemed to get on immediately very well.
Children familiar with the tale of Dick Whittington remember how his cat became the start of a successful export stream to China. Perhaps Larry is a metaphor for Cameron's economic policy. But for now, as Larry checked out his new home, it was enough for the press office to announce that Mr. Cameron was apparently delighted to welcome him and sure he would charm our many visitors to Downing Street.